Sorry about him, that was just my landlord. Man, I'd love to be a landlord, especially with rising house prices. Cheeky bit of passive income, and if your vintage dildo collecting starts burning a hole in your pocket, you can always just sell off the house afterwards, with a healthy chunk of profit of course. And it only costs like 300k to get one.
Why are house prices so high? Well, there's obviously too many people and not enough houses. So, why don't we just build more then? God, it's not hard.
The issue is, it's so profitable for developers to build slowly. Think about it, if they only release 100 Jordans, people are going to pay Nike crazy money for those versus if they made 1 million. This is what builders do. In fact, 40% of units that have had planning permission since 2009 haven't been built yet. So yeah, it's a scam.
And as fuel to the fire, the incredibly relaxed mortgage regulations from pre-2008, as well as incredibly low required deposits even since then, has allowed everyone to afford more expensive homes. But if everyone can afford more expensive homes, then you're going to end up with the same house but for a much higher price. It's like if we all started wearing the same size stilts, then the height difference in between us is always going to be the same. But who's ending up with the extra money? The big banks. The lenders. Except not everyone can afford more expensive homes to the same extent. Rich people, especially investors or investment firms, can often borrow more than the average individual, and they can even pool money together. And cue corporate landlords.
I think we're safe now. Pop quiz. Who do you think is more responsible for the housing crisis? Migrants coming over with nothing but the clothes on their back?
Or BlackRock in conjunction with other investment firms buying up £1.4 billion of UK housing?
Shit. I think he's in the house. We gotta be quiet. The solution. Build government housing without subcontracting it. This means they aren't relying on profit-hungry building firms, as the government won't intentionally slow themselves down for profit. It also creates a minimum standard expected from the builders. This will work pretty well in our post-war building boom. Also, maybe put some deadlines on planning permissions for building firms, or some kind of land value tax which will cost developers for doing this land banking. Right, I think he's falling asleep. It should be safe.